Hello and welcome to the Afrocentric Woman. This is part two of Glorilla's siblings and trauma based entitlement. If we only talk about drama, but we never talk about the treatment, um, are we participating in the cycle? Welcome back to the space. I am the Afrocentric Woman, and today we are going to be doing part two of this conversation that has the entire internet continuing to talk about Glorilla's sister, Victoria, as well as her other siblings. In part one, we unpacked the heavy layers of that video. We talked about the very real pain of childhood trauma and the financial expectations that can happen when one person in the family makes it. And let me just say, the vulnerability in the comments and the messages that I got showed me that people are really interested in this topic. Today, we're going to finish our commentary where the situation stands now. And also, I'm going to talk about actually creating a plan um, to help herself, Victoria and anyone in a situation similar to her. I know she's not alone as far as being a survivor of childhood abuse and neglect and the aftermath that it can create in your life, and how you as an adult can make a decision that you're going to really go hard for yourself, that you're going to fight for yourself, that you're going to not give up on yourself and put together a plan in place that is supportive, because we cannot do it alone. And you also can't rely on another victim to save you, but you really have to build a supportive network. So I'm going to get into that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just continue with the video, and I will chime in with my commentary.
You don't want your feet. Like, come on now. And I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all keep saying. Fuck you, too. I mean, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about what.
Okay, I am having some issues with the audio. Ay, ay, ay. It seems like the audio is not coming in. I'm gonna let's see here. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and see if I can get the video to come in. Um, I wanted to. I'm using a different what you call it. I'm using a different method to do the video. That way, I'm not streaming directly from YouTube, and we don't have to worry about um, commercials and all that. So I thought that would be better. However, video file, let's do that like that. Um, Videos. Let's do this like this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Appreciate your. I appreciate you being patient with me um, while I figure this out. No, I don't want that. But I do want to advance. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. If you wouldn't mind, just let me know in the comments if you can hear the video, please.
On her own, she started struggling. Lights started getting turned off. I was there partying when the lights were getting turned off and shit. We had rats. We had pregnant rats. The rats were fucking pregnant. And we used to feed the goddamn rats. We used to feed the rats. Man, imagine you sleep in a big ass cockroach hitting you in the motherfucking face. Gloria remember it, because she talks about it. She remember it. Nicole, what did you say? Damn, eating booty bread. Fuck, bro, y'all don't see, that's what I'm saying, though. Y'all was trying to talk about motherfucking not obligated. Y'all don't know everything we been through. Like, motherfucker was in that hole, mama was strict as hell and not feeding us. The fuck? Yeah, no. You strict as hell and not feeding us, bro. Yeah, no. But I ain't saying this because she could. Well, she could have made a better life for her kids. She could have made a better life for her kids. Not booty bread. But we was like real deal in there. I'm talking about eating Taco Bell packets. No. Eat ketchup packets. Yeah, all that. So, Gloria, you know all this struggle we've been through. How we used to sit here and hate our mama, fool. Because not only was she taking care of us, when she fell down hard times, she had so many kids, but then she was segregating us. You know that. And we got out of there because of what I call DCS. That's how the fuck we got out of there. We're going to be anything.
I wonder what she means when she says that the mother segregated them. Like, was she segregating by age, like the older kids from the younger kids? Was she segregating by color? I don't know, because she misused the word obligated versus entitled. So I don't know what she means by segregated. Drop drop something in the comments if you know what she's talking about.
We're going to be for real. Yes. And your sorry ass dad the one doing shit. He knew the lights was out over there. Just because him and my mom had shit going on, he ain't paying no motherfucking bills. But man, y'all don't know, man, water heater out. All that shit got to boil water and put it in the tub to take a bath. Gloria, you know about that shit. But we had to eat beans and oatmeal. And she not obligated to do shit for us. She not obligated to do nothing for us. Walking around with Payless shoes. My mama sitting here getting all the motherfucking foods out to the pastor because she fucking them. You want to really talk about it? And you struggle with us? And you don't be. Like, come on now. And I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all dicks ain't. Fuck you too. I mean, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all gotta say. Because the fuck I'm getting tired of shit. Okay. We forgave our mama that shit. My mama was struggling so motherfucking bad. She had to, it was Victor, Daniel, Gloria, Miracle, and Joshua. 5 kids. 5 kids. My mama was struggling so bad, they going to school. Man, I'm talking about damn near smelling because we ain't got the water heater out. The MLG and W, all the lights off and shit. She dropped them off at my daddy's job. She dropped them off at the post office while everybody glorifying him. Even like, first of all, let me go ahead and put this on the table. I ain't gonna lie, I love my mom to death, but it really fucked my daddy. God let 2 idiots have kids. They was just laying up in that motherfucking heat fucking. God let 2 fucking idiots have kids. A lot of them. Kids they couldn't even support, do shit for. That's why we so fucked up now. She dropped them off.
I hear what you're saying, and I think I might have covered this on one. I might have backtracked a little bit further, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. You feel like your parents were not equipped to be having children, and most certainly not 10. And there's a lot of validity in that. But here you are, you're on the earth, and I realize I'm hearing you say you feel like you fucked up, that your siblings are fucked up. But where do you go from here? I mean, I think that's the big question. How do you get to a place where you don't feel like you are as fucked up and you feel like you have a handle on your life?
At my daddy's job. When she dropped him off, and my daddy did not want to get them, he called the police and told them to take them back, and he knew the fucking lights was off. He knew it was rats and roaches over there. He knew the floor was caving in. He knew the roof was caving in. He tried to drop them back off on my mama, but my mama went and stayed with my big sister.
Put that shit on the floor then, for them.
That's the real story. My mama vamped out on their ass because she couldn't handle the
Okay,
heat.
so I don't think I heard that the first time. I mean, that's like a double trauma. So it's basically like neither one of your parents wanted you. The mama tried to drop the youngest five off at the dad's house because she was having a breakdown. He don't want the kids. Has a police facilitate dropping them back with the mama. The mama abandons everybody and goes stays with her oldest child. So even before Glorilla blew up, she was already living off her kids. Sounds like she was living off the older one. You know, she should have been providing a space for the children. Instead, she's going to go live with the oldest daughter. So Glorilla's not even the first person to be expected to take care of the mama. That's powerful. That's deep. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I mean, and so much work to do. Like both your parents don't want you. That's a lot to deal with, really and truly. That's not an easy. Um, that's not an easy path to walk at all. So, yeah, my heart goes out to y'all.
Oh God, man, she was like $3,000 in the hole with the light bill. 3278 Dawn Road on the west side. Folks, she dropped him off at the room. That when they actually start getting out and shit. When they start seeing the outside, because my dad is a sorry ass, spineless ass bitch. Like he's sorry as hell and spines as fuck. So they start seeing the outside. They start seeing everything now because they stand in the motel room. On Airways. Nice in. I was coming over there occasionally. I was too busy. I'm 18 years old, going from house to house to house to house. So, I say again, Gloria, for you to know how we struggle, for you to know how we got neglected, for you to know how we got mistreated, and for you not to reach back and do shit for not one of us, you got two of my siblings down there right now, Miracle and La Eddie. You got both of them down there right now, being your housemaids. Why the fuck is La Eddie calling my mama to get $4 for his phone bill?
Yeah, that's a great question to ask your brother. Why are you calling our mother to get $40 for your phone bill? I would direct that question to him, not her, not to Glorilla. That's not her responsibility.
What you doing?
Like,
Pull up on us, pull up.
wait.
Hold on.
And you say, okay, so y'all talking about some why all of a sudden now? Bitch, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. 4 years. My brother out here doing fucking DoorDashes. You don't even do shit for our autistic brother. I know he ain't do shit to you. We got an autistic brother. You don't even do shit for him.
All right, come on.
Motherfuckers like to come to this on and say, okay, y'all beg. I don't know what the fuck my other siblings done, but Perry ain't been shit because she ain't gave them shit. I only asked her for money on 2 occasions. The bitch told me 3 weeks ago that she ain't got nothing for me because of the Memphis media nigga. Because of the Memphis media nigga.
What the fuck?
And no, she talking about homeless. She could say my mama or my daddy. Really, the oldest had it the worst. Even though my mama used to do all that shit, she ain't have it worse than the oldest.
Why you got folks sending me friend requests like I'm going live?
Like for real, the oldest like nah, fuck.
I don't know how.
Y'all talking about she ain't obligated to do shit for. Is she obligated to do something for all them motherfucking friends she got? She obligated to do something for them? Was they laying on them this bitch that literally laid on the motherfucking mattress with me and pissed in the bed and lied like it was me? But she ain't obligated. She ain't obligated though. For real? I'm sick of y'all, all this glow sis, that glow sis. I ain't got shit to show for being glow sis. I don't give a fuck how y'all take it. I don't got nothing to show for. No, none of us got nothing to show. But you want to sit here and broadcast our struggle. I'm putting up for old friends we went to school with. Man, damn, I'm in the motherfucking Malibu. Man, damn. I thought you were going to be in something like the Rambo nigga. Nah, she probably fucking them. But, nah. Well, I ain't in shit like that.
How the fuck these folks know where the fuck my Facebook is?
I ain't in shit like that. My motherfucking brother doing DoorDash.
Is she supposed to buy cars for everybody? Is she supposed to upgrade the cars every year? It's crazy work.
Oh, God. My dad borrowed money from my mama. My mama barely making ends meet. My mama.
Your mom, at her big grown age, after all these years, is still lending money to him? I don't know, man. It sounds like the mom is a problem. At her big grown age, she have not learned how to take care of herself at this big grown age in the 50s and the 60s. Not to be subsidizing this dude that didn't even, he had took her children and got the police to facilitate dropping them back off in a home that was dilapidated with the, as you said, the floor caving in and the roof caving in. And to this day in 2026, she giving this man money. No, you need to direct your grievances to the mama. She sound really throwed off.
Live in the house she bought. Gloria did not buy that house. She bought my sorry ass daddy a house. Full of roaches. In South Haven. Let's talk about it.
Shit.
That Jaguar she got it, man. Bruh.
Calm down.
Don't give me no motherfucking Jaguar, bruh. Don't give me no Jaguar, bruh. Give me some money. Fuck. But you got, bruh. This hoe.
Alright, bro.
Then y'all want to justify her behavior. Don't justify shit. When the motherfucker sitting this hoe literally struggling. Don't justify shit about that bitch.
I'm saying, you struggling, but how you ever begged for some shit, sis?
I asked her, I ain't begging.
But she ain't never begged no motherfucker for nothing.
No.
So you don't need no hand for nothing, right?
No. But y'all can if y'all want to. Y'all want to talk about a bitch.
She doesn't beg, but then proceeds to begging online for cash apps. I can't. This internet age, this. I'm still getting used to it. I know we've been in this internet situation for a while, but this is just still blows my mind. You know, I'm a 90s baby. We ain't grow up like this.
Bitch, she gon' shine me. Apple pay me. Fuck. She ain't doing it. Y'all want to talk? Y'all, we need to say facts. Y'all glorify this motherfucker. How the fuck y'all stupid ass bitches want to sit here and talk about she got 10 siblings? How y'all ain't saying none of her siblings? She beefing with all 10 siblings? That hoe just green as hell. That hoe leaving her folks behind. But got everybody else in the front line. That shit green as hell. And I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all bitches think or feel about it. Fuck. That's my motherfucking sister. And I can talk about whatever the fuck I get ready. Y'all ain't talking about shit. Me and this bitch laid on the floor together. Struggle together. Didn't eat together. Worried about me talking about it. I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I get ready. And they ain't going to get touched.
No, girl.
On no day.
No, girl.
That stupid ass Tula hoe, man. Hoe, you better go on some motherfucking word. You rapist ass bitch.
Oh, God.
What is it?
Ethiopia looking ass hoe.
Dirty black African looking ass hoe.
Ugly baby ass hoe. Who she rape?
So where do y'all think the colorism is coming from? You think it's just like being in an impoverished community and like an ignorant community? Do you think it came from the parents? Where do you think the colorism is coming from? And the featureism?
Right a baby hair having asshole.
Nah, that hoe fuck.
Fuck.
Nah,
Worried about that young ass nigga you got, bitch. Stop worrying about what the fuck I got going on over here, hoe. You a backup dancer, bitch. You should be practicing on some more moves for that little $200 you get, hoe.
Shit.
Worry about what the fuck I got going on, hoe. You was just on my dick on the post, bitch.
All my hoes love me, you hear me?
And hoe, I ain't gonna get touched. Stop that. I'm not gonna get touched.
Still got them steppers behind them.
I'm not gonna get touched. Come see back me.
Me, stamped it.
I better
Oh, you don't want it,
better
bitch?
nigga won't try no more, man.
On no day.
Hey, man,
Fuck.
say, man.
Talking about she ain't getting touched. Sit your black ugly ass down.
Somebody say I can fight. Hoe, who wanna touch you, you ugly, black, chocolate looking asshole? Who the fuck wanna touch you, bitch? You all over here. Fuck, hoe. You all wanna be in the motherfucker. You wanna sit here around. Oh, you still driving a Ford Fusion, bitch.
Oh,
At least I'm in the 2014, hoe. You in the 2004. Fuck out of here.
Man, who calling me? Man.
Stop calling me.
Hey, man, whoever the fuck. Yeah, what the fuck?
She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. I was so damn hungry, I damn near ate a roach. She ain't obligated. Fuck out of here. She obligated for show, for shit show.
Nah, that shit going
Fuck.
on.
Hey, man, you know what's going on.
And I ain't gonna get touched. And I ain't gonna get touched. I'm still in the trenches. And I ain't gonna get touched. On no day.
She like at least two to get some.
I ain't gonna get, two ain't get shit. Whatever hoe saying that, man, fuck that hoe too. And her kids. Bitch. Fuck you and the kids, hoe. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. Nah, y'all. What y'all mad because I'm exposed to y'all favorite rapper? Okay, okay, folks ask me some questions. They were like, why you exposing her now? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and answer that. Because I just was in jail. I was in jail last week. Okay. Family ain't helped me out with shit. Nothing. It's not their fault I went to jail. But now one of my family members helped me out with shit. Mama, sorry, trick ass dad, and none of that. Fat ass uncle, none of that. And I done helped all these folks out. I ain't helped me out with shit. Okay, I get out of jail, whatever. You know, I ain't thinking about her. I see her motherfucking crew riding around in new cars and shit.
Oh, did you lay it out there that you called?
My brother just went to jail. My brother just went to jail yesterday for driving near Hernando. See, I was jail over some talking shit. Bitch hit me with a vase. That bitch hit me with a motherfucking vase to face. That's why I went to jail for. That bitch hit me with a motherfucking face. But my brother get arrested yesterday. And Rambo, bitch, you bring your big fat titty ass on here too, ho. Because you really just tried to get out, so I ain't gonna speak on too much. Bitch, you can't speak on nothing. Ho, you not our cousin. You can't speak on nothing. Nothing at all. He ain't, I don't know what the fuck he is. First he was fam. I don't know what he is. He a sweet talking ass nigga.
I'm talking about blood related.
Nah, he ain't blood related. But I'm not saying, bitch, don't fuck with your friends. But it's crazy how you got 10 siblings out here struggling. I'm sleeping on the next motherfucking couch, bitch.
Bitch, she ain't on no couch.
I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed. Okay, my bad. I got a little over. I've been on the couch. Fuck. I've been on the couch. But yeah, Rambo want to sit here and do his little 2 cent in. Can't name what, but y'all need to stay the fuck out of family beef. Because Rambo, you get some of the weed plants. I say a weed. Why I ain't a weed plant? Hello? Why I can't get a couple of bowls? 6, 7. 6, 7. Why I can't get 6 or 7 bowls? Why I can't get flown out to a weed?
Did she just incriminate herself? Child, I don't know.
Weed plant. And we eat ketchup sandwiches together.
My bro.
Rambo did not struggle with us. You cool with him, that's cool. That's cool, you cool with the man. But I'm just saying.
Rambo baby mama and that situation. How was that?
Rambo baby mama and Gloss. Okay, we want to get on that. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about that? Yeah. Okay, so all right. So I don't like Gloss. I don't fuck with that hoe. And I'm actually happy Gloria found out that bitch not her real friend. I'm happy Gloria found out Gloss her real friend. Cause that junkie t-shirt making asshole was never her friend. And that's how me and her had got into it a little bit before she had hit because of that Gloss bitch. That ain't never been her friend. But now Gloss went behind Debo, who I fuck around my baby mama Derek. I fuck with her. Oh God, she cool as hell. Her and Gloria had fell out. Her, Gloria, and Sanchez fell out. The little skinny hoe with all the spots on her face like a motherfucker put a cigarette out. Yeah, her. Not teasing. Now, I ain't got nothing to get teased, but tease, if you want to get in it, we can get on it too. But, now, I ain't got nothing to get teased, but yeah, Sanchez. Derek and Sanchez got into it with Gloria. Gloria was with Gloss, and somehow, and Derek beat Gloss ass. That's exactly what the fuck happened. And Gloria hooked up Gloss and Rambo behind Derek back. That's how that shit went. But she been cool with Rambo before Derek. So yeah, while he want to get his motherfucking 2 cents and shit, bitch, how you, and you're not no stepper, fool. Oh God, you're not. Stop that shit.
Who you stepping for?
I don't know who he said, but he say something, he's smoking on some shit, some motherfuckers I never heard of. He want to sit here and put his motherfuckers. All y'all want to put y'all 2 cents shit, but y'all not knowing the struggle. Y'all can't sit here and do that. Put y'all 2 cents. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm finna call my brother. Let me call my brother. Hold on. I'm finna call my brother. Hold on.
Anybody the motherfucker that kept the family together was Nikki.
That's the oldest sister.
These motherfuckers took care of motherfuckers, you know. Hey, they don't know the truth, man.
And she beefing with Nikki because of what?
I don't even know.
No reason. No reason.
I can fuck you and you bitch. Nah, tell a minute.
My brother said all the motherfuckers on his face talking shit. Damn, I fuck around. He can fuck you and your bitch. Fuck.
Look, they say I need to stay out the camera.
So,
talking about folks ain't adding. What you call
add Nikki to the joint.
Friend request after friend request on them motherfuckers. What you call
add Nikki to the joint. Now, this the big sister.
I'm driving. Hold on, let me pull up right quick, man. Y'all gotta get me.
You hear me, Lulu? They said I'm flying. Folks ain't sending me no friend request. What you call that?
Bro.
My friend been jumping out.
Hey, come on, man. That ain't fine. I don't know. This what I'm saying. How the fuck
I got motherfuckers texting my motherfucking phones. Y'all did the point that I'm trying to make, and Ollie, they trying to make it like I'm used up for clout. Bitch, we laid in the same motherfucking bust down air mattress.
Oh, yeah. They don't understand. Them be the same motherfuckers that her inbox asking her to pay their bills. Motherfucker got that dusty in the air, man. You know how the city is, man. Woo. All these folks is mine. Real talk.
Then the youngest of us out here doing DoorDashes.
Okay, so the youngest are doing DoorDash. I know the economy is messed up right now, but whose choice is that? Are there any other opportunities to pursue? And if they weren't doing DoorDash, what would they be doing? Just like waiting for a monthly check from Glorilla? Would they just be like waiting on the check? And then like what would they be doing throughout the day? Playing video games? I don't know. Kicking it? What would they be doing? I mean, you got to make it make sense. It's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. I understand wanting to feel supported by your sibling, have access to opportunities maybe, but I don't know. I don't even really hearing you asking for no opportunities. I don't hear you asking for no opportunities at all. I just hear you asking for continuous financial support and massive, like cars, living space, I don't know, lifestyle. Like you just want it all. And you want it all for everybody. Um, but yeah, like you'd have to get some pen and paper, or maybe a pencil and a calculator, and start adding that stuff up. You'll quickly see it the math will not math.
Fuck. Now look, watch this. I'm finna call, and y'all better not get off on my motherfucker autistic brother. I ain't finna face on him, but I'm finna call him. And I'm gonna tell him to put my dad on the phone. Huh? What?
Man. They don't deserve it, man. You say this shit for the chick, man.
Hell no, I ain't no back up down.
Yeah, don't tell them shit. Get out.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I had to make this shit motherfucking known. Then I got all these groupie, stupid ass bitches on motherfucking Facebook. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit for her motherfucking friends and shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Huh? Oh God.
Anybody got my name in your mouth, man, fuck you. I never fucked with you anyway.
Oh God, folks ass in there talking about some she. Then, bro, they acting like, then they coming like a motherfucker and gave us shit anyway. This all ain't get, that hoe was on the airplane getting signed and got it, and you ain't see not one sibling on that motherfucker. And his big head ass probably got something to do with it too. Tell that big head bitch I want him too.
Damn, got her?
What?
Mom just gonna get out the camera because I'm tired of motherfuckers.
Call 8 of them, call Gloria, you bet. She changed the number. I got messages in my phone when I asked her for a couple of dollars.
That motherfucking line. Them bitches snitching on me. Sending inboxes, my screenshot me on that hoe and everything. In that motherfucker.
You gotta let these motherfuckers know out here, man. You making your own money doing your own shit.
Fuck you talking about? And I'm just standing in the background.
So the motherfuckers want to get on this, like motherfuckers get behind this keyboard and that all subject.
I'm just standing in the background. They mad at me. You hear me? Fuck they mad at me for?
Too many people. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh.
My thing is, she going
I'm
out
just
there.
standing back here looking good.
Yay! Gordy said that ass stuck in the stove. He need help.
Hey, hold on. So you could have called them.
Manager Victoria.
Why would you say that? Right? And they ain't gonna fuck with me, Rambo. Your bitch ass ain't gonna come near me, hoe. Fuck. You ain't gonna fuck with shit, bitch.
Hey, man, we ain't
Fuck.
doing
Try
no internet beef.
to do shit. Gonna steal that motherfucking Escalade, bitch, bought your hoe.
I ain't doing no internet beefing, man. Y'all want sis on y'all platform. She starting at 5 bands. If you ain't got 5, don't even contact her. Don't contact us. Have your 5 bands ready. All the vloggers stop texting her and calling her. She ain't hopping on y'all platform for free. Send a deposit.
And I think that was the plan right there, from that brother, and then the one that was on the phone as well. I think a group of them had got together and decided that they were going to try to monetize these stories, get on here, make a splash, and see if they could get some cash apps, and then try to shop these stories around to the internet, to try to make a couple of dollars. But it's so short-sighted because whatever you have to expose, you don't have any no new tea. So it's only going to be like stuff in the past. And then once it's all exposed, it's all exposed. And so then what are you going to do? And then now you're just further alienating yourself from her and her circle. And you'll spend up the 5,000, you say 5,000 an interview. So how long does it take to spin that up? And then now you're back in the same situation. Yeah, from my vantage point, it's not worth it.
Oh God. But it's cool when they get money off of, but then when the family, man, I'm just saying though. This shit was long overdue for an exposure. It's been 4 years. Huh? I talked to that hoe 3 weeks ago. That hoe said I asked that hoe said she ain't got shit for us. On God. But got Rambo riding around New Cadillac while he talking about some keep motherfucking name out of his house. Bitch, I'm not keeping shit out of shit, hoe. Cause you spoke, Rambo bitch ass spoke on me in the post. Bitch, you speak on me, I'ma speak back on you, hoe.
Before she came, Glorilla. Before she became CMP and all that shit. That nigga know me. That nigga know that.
Man, that nigga nice as hell. Oh God, that nigga nice as hell. Nigga nice as hell.
Bro, that's between y'all. I ain't got no beef with dude.
Nah, his bitch ass gonna hop on this hoe and act nah. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
He gave Gloria her rap name, but I'm the reason why Gloria was rapping.
And now he is not no motherfucking hitter, no stomper, no shit. On God, he not. He was here for me. He was not doing nothing. Bitch, but bitch, Huncho was beating your motherfucking ass and Rambo didn't do shit. Fuck. Let's talk about it.
Man, what the wood? You roll the wood?
Yeah,
Come on, man. I'm finna roll. I'm finna roll one.
I can't hear.
I'm finna roll one too.
Y'all think they talking about they constantly glorifying her and shit like hell no. I ain't finna keep on getting recognized as this bitch sister. And this hoe ain't doing shit for me. Y'all ain't doing shit for me. Stop calling me Glow Sister when I go out. Hoe ain't doing nothing for me at all, or the family. Fuck my mama sitting here clocking it in FedEx.
And she should
I ain't doing
continue to
nothing for
clock
none
in.
of them.
She should continue to clock in at FedEx. What, you thought that she's supposed to be retired? Why would she do that? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. If she's able-bodied, she should absolutely be working somewhere. So you mean to tell me, as you have said, that the mama was giving food stamps to the pastor and y'all was hungry? That you were living in a house with rats and roaches and sleeping on the floor? And she was beating you? And you think that Glorilla's supposed to retire her? Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself talk. And ask yourself, does that make any sense? And y'all carry on like this. And you think that anybody would want this in their life? Look at how y'all carrying on. Does it seem like energy you would want to invite into your home? Think about it.
Talking about she ain't obligated to do shit. Y'all bitches struggle with y'all sibling and let y'all sibling get success and y'all think she ain't obligated to do nothing for y'all. Y'all stupid as a motherfucker if y'all believe it. Y'all stupid as a motherfucker if y'all believe it. Y'all sitting up in the mud. What you doing, bro?
No, I'm reading the comments, fool.
Y'all fuck them folks. I ain't talking.
At one point, I'm thinking, like, when my brother was doing better than he is now, he was doing a little bit better. He was, kind of helping out me and my daughter, like, not really me per se, but mostly like my daughter, and mostly like with her sports stuff. So like registration and sports gears and things like that. And for me, it was a blessing, like every time he did something, I was just very grateful. Um, but I didn't feel that he had to. I felt like it was a gift. I definitely just felt like it was a gift. And you just never know. But yeah, no, I never felt like, oh yeah, you got a little change like you have to do for me, you have to do for my daughter. No, it was everything was a blessing and having a sense of gratitude. Being ungrateful, um, and spiteful and bitter, it just begets more spite, bitterness, and scarcity and turmoil in your life, like the jealousy and the envy is blinding into where you can't see the bigger picture, you can't see a future for yourself. And I think that the basic needs are going to have to be met. But even before the basic needs begin to be met, this sister, Victoria, the other siblings, and anybody else in this situation of being impoverished, disenfranchised. Memphis has a very high violent crime rate and murder rate. Um, may not be the best environment. You know, you have to just make a decision. Like, you can go one way or the other. You can go down the path where you're like, okay, I'm just going to continue to scrap around and make it day by day and just stay on this bullshit. That is a decision that you can make. Or you can make a decision of like, you know what? I want to improve my life. I don't want to be in poverty. I don't want to be surrounded by violence. I don't want to be involved in criminality. Like, you got to choose one way or the other. You got to choose to go towards a healthy lifestyle, because living like you living in and out of jail, the brother in and out of jail, somebody hit you with a vase, you have a big gash in your forehead, like that could have, what if that would have cracked your skull and you would have just not even been on this live to even be telling us this stuff? What if you was just gone from then on? You had brain damage and they were like, yeah, it's nothing else we can do for her. That could have happened. Or what if they would have poked you up? That could have happened. Like, you know, you got to just turn away from this lifestyle. It's really like a death style. Man, forget about what Glorilla got going on. What about you? What about you? What can you do for yourself? What can you do to make a decision to live a better life? And I know it's hard because a lot of that stuff is addictive, even the deprivation. Um, Living in deprivation is like a norm. It's like what you know, it's comfortable. It's uncomfortable physically, but it's comforting psychologically because it's what you know. It's what you know, it's what you're comfortable with. But I'll tell you, there's another way to live. You don't have to continue to live in deprivation, in scarcity, envy. Jealousy is consuming you, consuming your entire being. And the attention that social media gives you is validating only on a surface level. But the deep sense of knowing who you are and feeling worthy of love, worthy of care, a different type of validation. You're not going to get that on social media. You're not going to get that from attention. This, like, it's very fleeting. This type of attention is fleeting. And it's not going to solve any of your problems. If anything, it stands to exacerbate or make worse your problems. No, I feel like there's another way. There's definitely another way.
Shit. Y'all sitting up in a motherfucking room in the corner talking about how motherfucking combo meal will feel, bitch. Y'all doing all that. Think about that. Think about how you sitting there talking about your next meal with them next motherfucker who just sat here and hit and they did shit for you. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Nothing. Fuck talking about how we wish we had Jordans, bro. How we going to school with FUBUs on this shit. Oh, it's plenty more. It's plenty more tea. It's plenty more tea. But for now,
so that's part of the reason why I think that this was something that they came up with together. This wasn't like a spontaneous thing. It's something that they kind of talked about and planned out, because her brother is telling her to like slow down on what she's like disclosing, because they want to quote monetize the tea, to sell it to other media outlets. I mean, this makes me believe that y'all don't care about Glorilla. And maybe she knows that too. Maybe that's why she don't fool with y'all. Because if you ask her for something and she says no, so she didn't do anything to you, right? So she hasn't done anything to purposely hurt you, to take an opportunity away from you, to deny that she's related to you. She hasn't done anything to you. All she's doing is living her life over there somewhere, living her life. And because she said no to your requests, your response is not, okay, all right, have a nice life. Your response is, okay, we're going to all get together and we're going to figure out how we can like bring you down. So I think with or without the money, I think that energy is there. I don't think that the money created this. Money always just makes everything worse. But this type of um this type of it's not really competition. This type of vitriol, that's not really what I'm looking for. It's like taking shots at the people closest to you, you know, misdirected anger and all of that. I think that this energy would be here regardless of if she had her career in rap started to take off. I think if she would have just got a regular job, like somewhere in Tennessee, maybe she got a certification or something and she was making like $100,000 a year. I think that y'all would still, I think y'all would be doing this, expecting her to take care of you, asking for stuff, kind of like not wanting to do your own personal work. I think that this is just here. Like this is present. I mean, and I put it on the parents because they have taught you guys all of this. You know, maybe being in that environment created I can't, maybe it just created this belief of like, I can't advance without stepping on somebody or leeching off somebody or latching on to somebody, you know? I don't know. I mean, what we do know is it's super dysfunctional. And I think that the dysfunction was not created by the money. Therefore, the money can't resolve the dysfunction. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The money cannot solve this dysfunction. She can give you money. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help the situation because that dysfunction is always bubbling up. You might get placated with the money temporarily. You might be happy. You can get the drink you want. You can get the smoke you want. You can get the clothes you want. Maybe you get to the VIP for a day or two. But then, like, the money's gone. You're coming down from your high. You've got a hangover. And now the dysfunction can just run rampant again. And the cycle continues. The only person that can stop this cycle of dysfunction is you, ma'am, Victoria. You have to stop. I mean, like, I'm worried about Glorilla. I was worried about her when I saw the DUIs and stuff like that. When I heard about the home invasion, like I'm worried about her. Like she's in a situation where she's got money and stuff like that, but like she came out of this environment too. So you got to know it's scars there. You got to know it's adjustments. You got to know all of these things and the education level. Like y'all were not properly educated. Y'all were not properly educated. Your home school was like a home jail. It wasn't no home school, wasn't no schooling happening. So all of y'all are educationally behind. I don't know that anybody went to secondary school or went to get a certification or a technical degree or any of that. I don't know that anybody did that. I know she didn't. I mean, I don't know where she's at today. I haven't listened to an interview in a while, but you can listen. She has a sweetheart, but educationally, she is at a deficit. And so, trying to navigate all of this stuff and navigating having money, different accounts, wealth managers, agents, managers, attorneys, all of that, it's a lot for somebody that doesn't have a strong educational background. I myself worked in the healthcare field for 12 years. And as I personally have had to do certain things medically, I feel like it has taken like a PhD level of like understanding healthcare to get basic things done. And like, I'm like, oh my God, this is very difficult for me. And I've been in this field for over a decade. I'm not in it no more, but I was in it for over a decade. So I can only imagine somebody coming trying to navigate this system, uh, and they don't have no healthcare background. It'd be very challenging. So I imagine her, with her lack of education, all of y'all's lack of education, coming into an entertainment business world and trying to navigate all of that stuff with all it's and with the bad habits. And like, even if you didn't have the bad habits are in Hollywood, they're in Atlanta, they're everywhere. You know, the substance abuse, the da 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 da, all of that is available to you at the upper, at the most wealthiest levels. I mean, the cocaine just gets more pure, but it's always available. The richer the people get, the more pure it gets, but it's always available. The pills, all of that stuff, it's just a lot. And it's like you have to have so much um, fortitude to not let Hollywood, Atlanta entertainment life destroy you. How many of our entertainers have been destroyed by the entertainment world? And so y'all are just experiencing life just in different places, but you're probably going through similar things. You're probably going through similar things, I would assume.
Damages, man.
I
Damages all this shit, man. Say this shit, man.
Oh God, motherfuckers on here trying to get talking about y'all trying to glorify her like she just y'all. She unbothered at the end. Did that bitch win a Grammy? God don't like ugly, do it?
Look at Hennessy.
Did she win a Grammy?
Sir.
Nah, she want to be low. I can get low.
Yeah, so I guess that's how you really feel. I mean, you got to ask yourself like you don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really like your sister. You know, you clowning her for not winning the Grammy. Like, is this what support looks like? If this is this type, may this support never find me.
How you get nominated and not win? The nomination ain't win, bitch. And you
Hold on. I just want to say to be nominated for a Grammy is an award in and of itself. I don't know what the percentage is. Um, I'll look it up. What is the percentage of all recording artists that get nominated for a Grammy? Let me look it up and I'll come back to y'all.
sending these motherfucking foot soldiers out of me, ho. So fuck you. Did you win a Grammy, bitch? Did you win a Grammy? But did you win a Grammy, ho?
Look at Hennessy out there, hoe.
Did she win a Grammy? You got nominated. Now you got me on her. Now you got me on her tweaking and want to talk shit about you because you sending all these foot soldiers out on me. Rambo bitch, Tula bitch.
Nah, hey, man, tell you, fuck the Grammy. You know, this is my man, fuck this shit.
You want us to come?
Fuck that shit.
Couldn't even win the MTV award, ho. Get the fuck on.
Damn.
You want y'all since you want to send motherfuckers out. Say, I know you want somebody praise watching. Yeah, I went ahead and exposed your ass because you dead wrong. Fuck you dead motherfucking wrong. Me sitting quiet. Sitting quiet while she's steady not fucking with me. It's not sitting right with me. That's not sitting right with me. So when y'all see me out and y'all not gonna do shit, when y'all see me out just don't recognize me as Glow's sister. That was not my motherfucking sister. That bitch ain't did shit. Nah, apparently all these other motherfuckers are sisters and all this shit. You serious, bro? Me and her we didn't even have an altercation.
Okay, I have an answer. All right, so I said, give me a rough estimate. I'm asking AI, give me a rough estimate of what percentage of recording artists are nominated for a Grammy. Here's the answer: roughly less than 0.1% or 1 in 1,000 of active professional recording artists are nominated for a Grammy Award in any given year. When factoring in the millions of amateur or independent content creators, the percentage becomes virtually infinitesimal. There's over 75 million music creators worldwide. Um, so less than 0.1%. And if you factor in all the people that's creating music worldwide, it becomes like such a small decimal point percentage that you can't even really like calculate it. So I say that to say being nominated for a Grammy is in of itself an accomplishment and an award. But Victoria is so consumed with envy, rage, misdirected anger, jealousy, self-hate, self-loathing, self-destructive behaviors, that she's unable to see the true accomplishment it is to even be nominated for a Grammy.
Me and her stopped the relationship we had because of the Gloss bitch. Fuck Rambo, fuck his baby mama Gloss. Derrick, I fuck with you no matter how much I fuck with Derrick. I fuck with Derrick. On God, his other baby mama. But that Gloss hoe, fuck her, fuck Rambo. I don't give a fucking fuck that black nasty looking Tula bitch. With her black ugly ass. Nah, bro, these folks said turn me up. Then I'm constantly looking at this shit with everybody saying she don't owe you shit. That bitch do owe me something. And I stamped it. That hoe owe me something. On God.
Come on, really, let's
Oh, you.
Now I'm thinking, like, did y'all try to extort her? Like, did y'all try to shake her down for money? Like, hey, if you don't give us money, we gonna spread your tea. Like, I don't know. I don't doubt that they try to extort her. I really don't. Like the dysfunction is on 1,000 at this point.
I ain't had my hot and spicy, bitch. Fuck. She stole me. When I walked away from the table, she ain't had my hot and spicy. Hell yeah, she owe me something. You know we barely eat out. But when we finally got the hot and spicy, that hoe ain't had my shit.
Okay, so I'll concede that she owes you the hot and spicy plus interest on the hot and spicy, and then you guys will be even.
You just need to get out the camera before I can think.
Fuck. Do you know we had about the big juice with the chips and shit? The whole ain't had my hot and spicy, bitch. I've been waiting for this burger all day. Fuck.
My goddamn oatmeal pie. I probably won. I think there was an enemy judge. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck. Nah, but all these folks on there is like they still trying to give. Y'all trying to give.
Hey, bro, everybody, my thing is, hey, I'm just gonna put these like this. I ain't fucked up about the shit, but
I'm fucked up about it. That's why I spoke on it. I'm fucked up about it. I wasn't fucked up about it at first, but I'm fucked up about it now. I go to jail, they treat me like a motherfucking celebrity. I'm talking about I got some money. I'm talking about they treat me luxury in that motherfucker. I damn near want it. Nah, I ain't gonna say I want to stay, but I'm talking about, and that when I first got there, they would treat me like shit. Them folks let my sugar go low, all types of shit. I'm finna have a diabetic coma. When they found out I was glow sis, I'm talking about I could have sworn I ate a piece of KFC chicken.
Okay, so Victoria, basically you're admitting that being associated with Glorilla has improved your life. Like, be grateful, be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, you got treated better. Like, that's something that if you're humble about it and you're gracious to people, you know what I'm saying? That would only grow being associated with a famous sister. You know, if you were a humble person and um gracious to people, you know, carry yourself with the up and up, that type of stuff will only grow because you are going to get meetings. Like if you were trying to really pursue something positive, you would get meetings just based off of being Glorilla's sister. I mean, she can't do it for you, but it might open the door for you to present what it is that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It could get you in the door to get a job. It could get you in the door to do something positive, but you got to back it up with substance. Yeah, you got to back it up.
Yeah, you know that's how
What she say? Look out for a real
Hey,
nigga.
go pin your cash app up there.
Alright.
Go pin that cash app.
Pin yours.
Pin that cash app.
Pin yours.
Go pin that
Pin
out.
yours.
The fuck?
Pin yours.
Pin mine.
So
Fuck
what
you
she
talking
say,
about.
I'll
Where
pin
is it?
that
Hold
out.
on. How you do it? How you pin?
Got all these bitches like in the end like this. They got all these hating ass hoes cons on them.
they probably want you to fuck with them.
These hoes need to pay me. Y'all need to get my motherfucking teeth fixed.
They watching you. They glorifying you right now.
They not glorifying me. They on this motherfucker getting off. And when I finally get the time to go through all these motherfucking comments, your ass graze. Oh God.
They watching you. They think you cute.
Motherfucker, Joshua still around this motherfucker doing DoorDash. Fuck.
Me too. Hold on.
Fuck, well, yeah, we gonna talk about it. And tell her I said it, because I know she damn near watching this shit. Yes, Gloria, I exposed you. Yes, I went live and talk about you. Because, bitch, I am getting sick of you. You're dead wrong. And I'll give you, we are obligated to some of them motherfucking millions you got because you ate my hot and spicy, bitch.
Bitch, quit bringing that hot spice up. You want one, I go get you one, bitch. Thanks.
She owe me a motherfucking hot and spicy. I come to the table, have my damn sandwich gone. And she know we barely eat like this. So she know we barely eat like that. I go to the motherfucking restroom. Stop calling my damn phone.
You know, I was just thinking, I think it's safer to be so angry and vitriolic, like to like the sister or like somebody around the situation. Because I think that when you really look at what your mother did, even it's harder to say your mother than your father. That's more difficult to like be neglected by your mama. Because if you think like the mother is the one that carries you in the womb, they nurture you, you come out, they breastfeed you, they take care of you, like that's your mama. So to have your mama not feed you, neglect you, beat you, you're hungry, you're so grateful you got the sandwich, your sibling who's also starving eats some of the sandwich, you're not mad at the mama for not buying enough sandwiches, you mad at the sister for eating half the sandwich. You see how that go? But I think that from a very a place of ego, like yourself, right? Like protecting your beingness is very difficult to grapple with. Like, my mama did not feed me. And like, I don't really got no real mama. I kind of like don't have a real mama. I don't know what this lady is in my life, but she not like being a mama to me. That's almost like It's hard to come out your mouth. It's hard to wrap your brain around. It's hard to accept that fact. My mama ain't shit. My mama don't give a fuck about me. It's so difficult for the ego to say that, like, no, I'm not like a disposable person. So, like, I'm not going to entertain that thought. I'm going to be mad at my sister instead. That's easier to do, honestly. Like, psychologically, it's easier to do. It's easier to blame your sister. It's easier to blame other people than to be like, my mama don't want me. My mama's a fucked up person. She starved me and she neglected me and abused me. It's like you kind of say it, you kind of mention over, you kind of gloss over it, but you're not really going in on that, and you're focusing all your energy on other people. You know, Rambo's the problem, Glorilla's the problem, Tula's the problem, everybody's a problem, but you're not spending like no time on your mama though. And your mom is like the culprit of all this shit. And as you said, your sorry ass, funky ass daddy. But for some reason, I think that because of the connection of the child with the mother, because like your mother, like I said, incubates you. Like your mama's supposed to love you no matter what. Like that's how we're wired as humans. Your mom is supposed to love you no matter what. Your mom is supposed to sacrifice for you no matter what. Daddy maybe, daddy should, but like it sucks to not have a dad, but like that's more understandable. Like, okay, my dad bounced. But my mama though, I got my mama though. That's why it's always harder for like people to be given up for adoption. They could have the best life, like private schools, luxury cars, living in a mansion, family loves them, healthy family, grandparents, everything. And it's like a hole in their heart. And you got to talk to adopted people to really understand that. It's like a hole in their heart, knowing that their mama dropped them off somewhere or their mama signed some papers. They'd be like, yeah, take this baby from me. Like, take the baby. Like, they always have that hole in their heart. Always like a missing limb or something, that you know, that severed connection. So I kind of understand why she don't want to deal with the mama situation. And also the mom ain't got no money to give her.
Stop calling that shit, man. Stop calling sis.
Stop calling my mom. Stop calling my phone. Y'all, my bad. Stop calling my motherfucking phone. Stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. Y'all not gonna calm me down. I'm on one. Fuck it. Hey, bitch, you can keep tagging God Rambo. I said his name, bitch. D'Angelo, bitch. God tag him, ho. Fuck. Nah, he gonna text me talking about how much talk name my name. Bitch, you bought yourself. Yes, and this is GPS monitor, bitch.
Rambo, man.
Fuck. This motherfucker, I need some motherfucking surgery, D. She done bust my motherfucking head to the white meat.
Rambo ain't got nothing to do with you. So
No, but he made a status about me earlier, and that's why I brought him in the shit. Fuck him.
he ain't gonna make no
Fuck him. He ain't making no moves at all. Bitch, I already put you on live for sending threats and shit. Then you get inside shit with bitches. You is a bitch. Oh, God. This between me and my sister. And y'all want to say that black ass Tula hoe look like the back of the bottom of a motherfucking shoe. Want to sit here and get in this shit. Ho, who was talking to you? No, you was just at a concert. I must snuck me in the concert. Ollie, do you remember that? This bitch didn't call me, Victoria, I got you a ticket.
I ain't Victoria. I don't remember nothing. I wasn't at the concert. I don't get invited. I'm the first. Remember,
Don't none of us do. Don't none of us do.
They look at me as the bad guy. I'm the evil one. Say hello to the devil. I'm the bad
Get to
guy.
that motherfucking name. Why the fuck I got this shit on my damn ass? Take this shit off.
Yeah, whoever's on the phone, if they're referring to you as the evil one, as the devil, you probably didn't did some evil, devilish shit. Like, people don't get no reputation of being evil and a devil just like by being a saint. So what did you do? What all did you do? Who knows? Yeah. maybe you would get invited to the show if you stop all these shenanigans. Um, I want to kind of shift into. I want to shift the conversation now into um, doing some resource. It took me literally 20 minutes, like not long at all, to find this information. It's readily available um, for anybody that wants the information. So, first of all, let's deal with the situation that the sister got a monitor, a GPS monitor on. That to me tells me she's either on probation or she's on pretrial. She's on pretrial monitoring while she wait on her case to come up. So, in either situation, you have access to probation services. So, in where is this? In Memphis, Tennessee, they have probation services include structured supervision, rehabilitation, reentry services. You can get drug testing, therapy, anger management, employment assistant, and also they also help with housing as well. So the best advice that I would tell Victoria is to call your probation officer or pretrial officer or make an appointment with them. Even better, make an appointment and go in person and talk to probation because you can let them know that you need a place to live, let them know about your living situation, let them know that you need to find a job and you need help with like reentry services. Not only will you get access to those services, but imagine how good that will look to the courts, that you're not just reporting and doing your drug testing for probation, but that you took the initiative to go into probation and actually come to them with requests and seeking information in classes and things like that. So that's something that you already have access to, that you don't need to pay for, and that it's their job, it's probation's job to rehabilitate you. They don't want you to go to jail. They don't want you to violate your probation. They don't want you to come in there testing dirty and stuff like that. They want you to actually become a thriving member of society. I know that in the black community, we really vilify the court system and say that the court system is against us. They're it's rigged against us and all this type of stuff. There's a lot of stats that can prove that, but also there's resources that we're not utilizing in the courts. And if probationers decide to um, change the dynamic, then they have the ability to do that. So it's all about how you look at probation. Do you look at probation as, oh my God, I got to pay my probation fees, these people in my business, you know, you just kind of like look at it like you don't want to do it? Or do you want to look at probation as a second chance, as an opportunity to get your life on the right track? I mean, I don't really think that most people on probation take full advantage of the services. They just don't. They just don't. And people on parole, they also don't take advantage of the services as much as they could. I don't know. It's kind of like it's difficult because part of the reason why you own probation is because you're not good at managing your life. And so when you get on probation, you continue to not manage your life well. I understand that. And avoiding administrative things that are difficult, avoiding um, the reality of your criminal situation, avoiding maybe you smoke weed and you don't want to go and report, you don't want to go test. I get it, like, but it's a choice. I mean, at the end of the day, like, either you can do probation and do it well, or you can go sit down like in a jail. So I would hope that she would just use the probation services to the fullest degree and let that be a start. And like, if you have a difficulty getting an appointment, keep calling every day. Like, what else you got to do? You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. Why can't you just call probation every day? Call them every day until you get an appointment. If you go there, they're too busy for you, they're not organized, come back the next week. Be relentless about getting yourself situated. Don't get discouraged. Keep coming. Keep doing what you got to do. Okay, as far as the dental, um I talked about it on part 1. You want Glorilla to get you veneers, but like, you missing teeth and stuff like that, like, you need to get your teeth clean first. Like, you need regular medical care before you start trying to worry about um before you trying to worry about aesthetics. You need medical care. There are programs in the Memphis area that offer dental services for uninsured patients. Although, if I were you, I would apply for um Medicaid and just see if you can get on it. And food stamps. I mean, try. You can at least try. And then if not, then go to there's a place called Church Health. I don't know anything about it, but it's just coming up under Memphis, that they offer dental clinic service for dental clinic resources for uninsured patients. You can also talk to your probation officer about getting dental care. And on his website, they have all these different they have all these different uh, organizations that provide dental care. UT College of Dentistry, Memphis Health Center, Christ Community Health Services, Vance Avenue Dental Clinic, Affordable Dentures, um, so on and so forth. So I say all that to say, you don't have to wait on Glorilla to save your teeth. You can put in some effort to um, finding a way to deal with your teeth. That's what you can do. Okay, moving on. Okay. So there are also some services that can help you find a job. Um, there's Dress for Success, Memphis, which is specifically for women. Hopefully they're LGBT friendly and they can find you some clothes that you feel comfortable in as far as going out and looking for a job. But they also provide interview skills. They provide um, some job training, networking training, resume review, and things like that, and help you put all of those things together. There's other services. Let's see. The Greater Memphis Workforce Department Board. They have services for job seekers. Um, they let's see. They do workshops, and they help you if you need like access to internet and things like that. Excuse me. They have resources that you can go and sign up for. I mean, if you don't have a job, you can call them every day. Why not? Department of Mental Health and Substance Services in Tennessee, the state Tennessee. If you go to the state of Tennessee, they have a Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. So this site has it has resources for where adults can get um, behavioral health services. That's going to help with the trauma and the childhood neglect and all of that. It's because it's like, you need to get into therapy. The internet is not going to heal you, the money is not going to heal you. You need to get into services, and they have those available. You can ask probation, or you could try to do both. Ask your probation officer for referrals, ask them to actually help you get connected with the therapy, or you can go directly to the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services in Tennessee and get the numbers and information from there. All right, as far as the food, you say you're still struggling with food. They have the Mid South Bank Food Bank. I think this is for the whole county. Uh, no, this is in Memphis. So this is in Memphis, the Mid South Food Bank. So with the Mid South Food Bank, you can get food right then and there, but they can also help you complete a SNAP application if you haven't done one. They can actually help you do that. And sometimes it might be easier. Sometimes it's like they're probably like a partner with the state of SNAP as far as helping people with the application. So sometimes it looks better coming through from a community partner than from just like a regular resident because they know that the community partner is there actually working with the person that's applying for benefits and can help them verify their information and all of that. And then I know in the past you had uh, come through the you had some child, like, what do you call it? What do they call it? CPS, or Department of Child Protection. You have had some cases with that. So I don't know if you ever had it went into foster care at any point in time, even if you were with another family member. But if you were in the foster care system at any point in time, depending on the state, that might help you get access to the SNAP benefits. I don't know if you age out of that. I'm not sure, but you can verify that in your state. Okay. There are some resources also to help with housing. There's a community alliance for homelessness, there's housing assistance in Memphis. There's a Memphis Housing Authority. There is um, rental assistance through Shelby County, um, MIF, MIFA.org that you can look into. The City of Memphis Housing, Affordable Housing, um, has a division at the city. There's also Welcome Home Memphis and Shelby County CSA, um, all of that. So I say all that to say that you can look into those resources, but honestly, probably probation is going to be the best. Probation is probably going to be the best. It's probably going to be the fastest way to get help because the state has the government has a incentive. They don't want people reoffending. So if there's somebody on probation, they really want you to be successful. And if you are in stable housing, you are less likely to commit additional crimes. So the government is highly incentivized to find stable housing for probationers, and especially probationers who are compliant with their rehabilitation services. So you could contact those resources directly, or you could write everything down and take it to your appointment with probation and ask them if they can help facilitate or expedite you getting connected with any of the organizations that can help you find housing. All right. All right. Moving on. Okay. So, as far as financial literacy is concerned, there are some services in Memphis that work with women specifically, and they can help you with financial literacy. They can help you with starting a business or career, just like to educate yourself so that you can start learning about money and getting yourself together. So, one of them is the Women's Business Center South in Memphis. Um, they provide services. Um, the Women's Business Council of Greatest Memphis Chamber. Um, they have resources as well. The Women's Business Center at where is this community? The Pathway Women's Business Center. It looks like that is somewhere in Tennessee. The Association for Women Business Centers. Um, Okay, I read that one already. So, in other words, there are free resources right in your community that can help you with financial literacy and possibly starting a business, or just trying to do something productive with yourself. I feel like I found a couple more resources, but they might be on a different tab. Let me see if I can find them. Um, I thought I saw something called Rise Business Center, but I'm looking at it. Um, said, "Who is this little boy?" Oh, that's not a little boy. That's a woman. Um, she's in the LGBT community, so I don't know what she identifies as. But this is Glorilla's sister, and right now, what I'm doing is I'm talking about all the resources that are available to her in the Memphis, Tennessee area that she can use to better herself. Um, she's gone on a tirade of entitlement about what she feels like Glorilla owes her. Um, and so my position is that Glorilla doesn't owe her anything. Maybe she owes her the hot and spicy plus interest on the hot and spicy, but beyond that, I don't think she owes her anything. I think that Victoria, which is the woman that you're seeing, I believe that she owes it to herself to turn towards a life of recuperation and restoration. And she's going to have to put some major effort into it. And I'm sharing these resources because they would be helpful to her or anybody in the Memphis area. But anybody anywhere can look into resources into their community. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, there's so much times that people in that position suffer alone. They suffer alone and they accept that, okay, this is my life. My life is impoverished. I have to turn to crime. I'm in and out of jail. And it's hard to escape because the stranglehold that trauma and poverty gets on you is like suffocating. It's so hard to break the cycle. It's suffocating. So I don't want to downplay like it's so easy. It's a walk in the park. It's not easy. It's hard. I mean, I know from personal experience. I know from um, working with clients. I know from you know friends and family that I've seen in my life. I know it's so hard. I mean, I come from very humble beginnings myself, not to the extent that they grew up, but I know what it feels like to like not have enough to eat. It's very painful. I know what that feels like. And I know what it feels like to feel neglected. Sometimes just due to, for me, it was like my mom worked two jobs, growing up. So it was like I was raising myself for a period of time, doing the best that I could. Didn't have the support. It's not like somebody coming home and coming to the PTA meetings and asking me about my homework, getting me a tutor if I was struggling or any of that. I mean, like, I was just making it the best I could. So I understand. I relate. And it's so difficult to break the cycle. I'm trying to do the best I can to break the cycle and provide a better life for my child. I'm doing the best I can. It's, I have good days, I have bad days. I go up, I go down. but I have not given up because I'm committed. I am committed to creating a better life for her, creating a better life for myself, because I believe I'm worth it. I feel that I'm worth it. Um, so I got to put energy towards resisting those patterns, to falling back into patterns, of like deprivation. I know all about that. I know all about that. That's why I can speak so freely about it because I understand it. And I think about the layers, like the levels that I've developed over the years, even from when I first started this channel. I can think back about some of the videos I made, and I'm like, I don't even care about that stuff anymore, you know. But a lot of the things that I was sharing in real time, they were things that I was experiencing for the first time. So I was excited, like, ooh, but it's like, okay, I just keep, looking for the next thing. Like now I'm used to that. Okay, I'm moving on to the next level. So that kind of stuff happens. But I'll tell you briefly, like I was in the health and wellness industry for over 10 years, and I had my own business, and sometimes I was doing good, sometimes I wasn't doing good. um there's so much, even there's even trauma I noticed when my business was at its like highest. Like I had been trying to get a contract with an insurance company. That was like one of my main goals, was to get my first contract with an insurance company. And I got a contract with an insurance company. I was in conversation with another insurance company to get another contract with them. And plus, I had a contract with the community health organization in my community. Because of my trauma and my like, I think that subconsciously, I was not, I was afraid of success, honestly. I was afraid of success. And I sabotaged my own self. I sabotaged my own self. I didn't understand it when I was doing it. I just was like struggling. I was just struggling, anxiety, da 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 da. I didn't know why. Now I can look back and I could be like, oh my God, I see that I was just so afraid of success. I said what I wanted, I was achieving it, but I was also sabotaging myself. And also, I don't know if it's a lack of skills or just my own. um yeah, I think some of it is like, yeah, maybe some of it's skills, maybe some of it was trauma, but like not being able to put together the contracts that I needed with like subcontractors, um and other folks and like clients, not having the proper contracts in place. Some of those really hindered my business, and also my cash flow was off. Like when I was paying people versus when I was getting paid, because I was trying to be nice to people and I was paying them before I got paid for my contracts. And now I had a cushion for a while from when I had a really good, like a really good 2 years. I had a cushion so I could kind of float that cash flow for a while, but it was not sustainable. I didn't negotiate well for myself. So it's a lot of things that happen, um, that I really sabotaged my success. I was afraid of success. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety. I was overwhelmed. I'm a single mom. I have no help. I got to pay for nannies. I got to pay for babysitters. I'm trying to like do all the things. I'm trying to be in a PTA. I'm trying to run this business. I'm trying to be there for everybody. It was, I just couldn't do it no more. It was too much. And I wasn't like, at the end of the day too, after all of that, I really wasn't making that much money. Like it looked like a lot, but it really wasn't. Like I was not netting that much. So anyway, I had to have a sit down moment with myself and do a lot of reflection like, okay, I've been on this path. At one point it was a calling, but like, do I continue? Does this make sense? I don't know. This doesn't make sense for me. And I think like being in certain relationships in that time, two in particular that I could think of, two, at least, maybe three, but at least two for sure, during some of that period of time. Um, it really like floated me through a lot of the stuff I was going through, but it's like, okay, I have the relationship, now the relationship's gone. So I'm still, I got to sit with myself. I got to like deal with my situation as it is. Me, myself, I'm by myself. I'm looking in the mirror at me. I'm looking at these bills. You see what I'm saying? Because the older I get, the lower my tolerance gets for a lot of BS. And I just don't want to deal with it. And I don't want to like do emotional labor and all of that. So my own peace just becomes more and more valuable. So I have to decide, what am I going to do? Now, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of benefits. I have a lot of benefits from those relationships that live on to this day. And I'm so grateful. I made sure that when I was in those relationships, that I made investments that would pay dividends. And I did that. I just sold um, some luxury items, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago or something like that, from a relationship for like 2 years ago. And I have some jewelry that I'm probably going to sell. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I might sell it or I might give it to my daughter as like an heirloom type of situation, or just give it to her like, oh, you can have it. Because I know I don't want it anymore. It's not my style anymore. So I'll either sell the jewelry or I'll give it to her. I don't know. But so I don't want to downplay the benefits that I got from the relationships. I got so many and I'm grateful. But it came to an end, the last one, because I wanted it to come to an end because I was over it. And I don't care how much money was involved. I'm over it. When I'm over it, I'm over it. Um let me try to reel this back in. So I had to sit with myself and be like, I might get into another relationship. I will probably get into another relationship. But whatever a man does for me, I want it to be extra. Like, oh, now I can go on a vacation, or now I can do, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, I can do something extra. Maybe I'll put all of the money in my investment account, or little extra trinkets. But I don't want to be in a situation where a major part of my budget is being supplemented from a relationship. I don't want to be, me personally, at my situation, taking all into consideration. That's not going to work for me. It may work for someone else, and I'm not knocking them and I'm not disparaging that. But in my situation, that does not work for me. So I had to really pray and ask, what can I do with everything that I have, everything that I know, all of my professional experience for the past 20 years? What can I do to start earning a better living right now? I need good health care. I want a 401k with matching. I want, um, I want, well, I mean, I wouldn't say I said a 401k with matching, but I was like, I want to be able to contribute to my retirement um, as aggressively as I can. And I want to grow my retirement as aggressively as I can, however way that looks. Show me the way, God. I like working with people. I like helping people. I I'm very good working with sensitive matters. Um, you know, what can I do? I don't want to start at the very bottom. I don't want to learn coding. I thought about it. I did entertain the thought because I know that there's a lot of things in technology that don't require a master's degree. I don't want to do anything that required a master's degree. I wanted to do something that required certifications. Like a certification will get you in the door, and then you can continue accumulating certifications to advance your career. That's the path that I chose. That's the path that I wanted to get on. So I had to humble myself. I had to have humility. I had to be willing to learn. I had to be willing to listen. I had to be willing to stop. I had to be willing to try different things because I knew, like, I can't keep doing what I've been doing and expect a better result. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing the same shit for years. And and I have to ask myself, am I satisfied with my situation? I am not. Okay, cool. You're not satisfied. What are you willing to do differently? I was willing to do a lot of things differently. I got on the internet, I started researching um, resources for single mothers, training for single mothers, certifications for single mothers, help for like everything. I started looking in my own community. What what's at the job center? What kind of workshops do they have? I went down there and talked to them about careers. I tried temp agencies, anything. Like, you have to have willingness to change your situation. And I'm speaking about that because I've been through it myself a couple times, a few times, and I've seen clients do it. I've seen other people do it, and I know it can be done. It can be done. And I'm not delusional. It's not easy. But the best things in your life are not easy. Nobody is going to knock on your door and be like, "Oh, here's $1 million. You're set for the rest of your life." That don't happen. Nobody's gonna, like, you're not gonna be in your bed sleeping and somebody just, you gonna get a phone call and be like, "Oh yeah, you won the lottery." And that type of money, the fast money go fast anyway. You don't even really want that type of money. You want money that's earned. You want solid flows of income that is recurring. That, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what I wanted. And I see that Victoria, or really any of those siblings, if they wanted to improve their lives, they can do it. There's resources in the community. Sometimes you have to change people, places, and things. She on probation right now, so she probably can't leave this. She probably can't leave the county, honestly, because she's on GPS. But honestly, like, let's say she got a job as a, a welder apprentice or an electrician apprentice, and they travel to different states doing electricity. She can get an exception from probation if she goes down there and be like, "Hey, I have this job opportunity, but on Mondays through Thursdays, I would be in, I don't know, let's say Wyoming, or I'd be in North Carolina doing my job, but then I'll come back to Shelby County." If she has a job, if she has a letter from her job, they'll probably let her go. A lot of times we don't even ask. We just assume the worst. We don't even ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just be like, "Oh no, I can't do this." We answer no to ourselves before we even open up our mouth and ask for opportunities. So anyway, um, I'll go ahead and wrap it up because I think I've shared enough. I think I've shared enough. I definitely wanted to share my before I let y'all go. Dang, I've been on here for an hour 45. Before I let y'all go, let me tell you. Okay, so I have a family member who I knew that they were doing well, but um I just knew that they were doing good, but I didn't really think nothing of it because I don't know, I really didn't care like that. And then I needed to find some information. I was just trying to remember like something like what the company did. So I was like googling the company, and then the thing was like so and so's net worth is such and such millions of dollars. I was like, what? I didn't even know they was living like that, because I just didn't know. Never really came up. And so I was like, okay, cool, man. They got, plenty. Like, yeah, they could totally, subsidize me. I mean, I don't know that I necessarily thought it like that, but it did kind of change my mind about certain things. Now, that family member at the time was definitely relying on me a lot for what I would call some emotional labor, a lot of like processing and um uh springboard, like an idea board type of person. And the person was like kind of relying on me heavy for that. So I was like, okay, well, in my mind, I was like, well, the least you could do is help me out in a few things because I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm a single mom, and you all got millions of dollars. It wasn't anything overt like give me $1,000, give me $2,000. I was very passive aggressive with my expectations. You know what I mean? And I can look back at it and be like, and see how totally dysfunctional it was. But I kind of felt like, well, I moved to this new place. I put my daughter in a better community. I made this big move. I don't have furniture, like you could help me out. But I didn't say that. I was just passive aggressive about it. Um, Passive aggressive about some family travel that we wanted to do. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So I was really passive aggressive with what I expected. Now, was this family member subsidizing a lot of people? Yes. Did she put two girls? She put two other family members through college. She um she gave scholarships to random people in the community to go to private school. Like random people, right? She um what else did she do that I can like think back on at the time? Like another family member, she would fly, like she was heavily subsidized their family uh travel, and so with my flawed thinking at the time, I was like, okay, so you see, I'm a single mother, I'm struggling, I just moved over here to this neighborhood, I'm trying to get adjusted, I cannot afford tutoring for my daughter. I can't, whoop doo. I got all this stuff going on. But you can give out two full scholarships to private school to random people in the community, people that you don't know, and people that oh, maybe could they afford it on their own anyway. Who knows? And then, like, you could put these two random people through college. They got a mama and a daddy. The two people that you put through college, they got a mama and a daddy. But here I am. I'm not on drugs. I'm not wilding out. I'm not running the streets. I'm plugged in like to my life, and I'm trying to do the best I can for my daughter, and I feel like I'm drowning, and I feel like I need a life. I feel like I need a life vest. I feel like I need a floater. I need something like SOS. And I got like, good luck, girl. Like, I hope you like you doing it, girl. Like, yeah, girl. Like cheering me on as I'm drowning. That's how I felt. Not just from her, from other people too. Not just from her. It's not. That's how I felt at the time. People are like cheering me on, and I'm drowning. I'm I'm doggy paddling for my life. So I built up a lot of resentment inside of myself, towards her and other people as well. And I was just wallowing in choices that honestly I made, choices that I made, and my expectation. And I'm like, okay, so you can't call these people to get any ideas from them. You can't call them to be emotionally supportive of you because they're inept. You calling me because you know I'm going to give you good advice, or I'm going to hold space for you in a way that's restorative to you. But I'm drowning, and you're telling me that I'm doing a good job. Good job, girl. You keep doing it. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I slowly started to come out of my resentment, and I slowly started to come out of my own sense of entitlement. Like, why can't you help me with the furniture? Why can't you help me with my daughter's tutoring? Why can't you subsidize my traveling so I can be involved with the family travel? Whoop de woo. And I just really was like, I think moving here helped me, because I see that wealthy people really don't subsidize each other like that. Like, they are not making it rain on their peers. You know what I mean? They're not making it rain on their peers. Um, that's a very hood mentality. So, like, how this lady is waiting on somebody to buy her a car and stuff like that, that's not really what wealthy people do. And that helped me to start coming out of my resentment and my feelings, and being in my feelings. And also, it made me think about putting boundaries on my time. Like, I really don't want to do that much emotional labor. I really don't want to be on the phone with you that long. I really don't want to hear all this stuff. So I shouldn't do it and then have an invisible expectation that you're going to compensate me. Like, I guess you need to compensate your therapist at the end of the day, not me. I'm not getting compensated for this time. You paying $500 an hour for a high class therapist, then you need to go talk to them and pay them $500 an hour. I had to put boundaries on my mental, emotional, and spiritual energy, because I am responsible for tutoring for my daughter. I am responsible for furnishing my home. Well, honestly, I got a man to do it, but whatever. I'm responsible for furnishing my home. He helped. You know what I'm saying? He definitely helped me, and I appreciate it. Thank you if you're listening. It's not her responsibility. I'm responsible for my vacations. And so I started to shift out of that and get into a place of agency with myself, um, and not having that passive aggression, the invisible expectations, the undertone, the attitude, and all of that. Um, it's really freeing, and it's really about believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it for yourself. And I had to get to that place. I don't know how, I still don't always know how. Like, I know where I'm going, but I don't necessarily know how I'm going to get there. But I'm very clear about the direction that I have in my life. And for me, I have a more of a sense of peace knowing that I have control over the vacations I want to do, about investments and savings, um, having good boundaries and having like being intentional. So in other words, not just floating through life and like, oh, I ended up in this restaurant that I can't afford, or I'm using too much credit, trying to keep up with people that are in a totally different tax bracket than I am. Like, that's still hard for me to do, but we could talk about that on another live. It's very hard for me to navigate having friends that are so much more wealthy than I am. That's another conversation for another day. But learning, okay, what can I do? Like, I can go here. I already have a predetermined amount of money that I'm going to spend, but I'm not going to go to a restaurant with very wealthy people or wealthy family member and assume that they're going to pay the whole bill. Now, if they pay the whole bill, that will be a blessing to me and I'm grateful. But I don't go with the expectation that I will be paid for, that they're going to cover my meal. I'm only going to go to a place that I feel like I can comfortably afford, or I'm only going to order what I can afford because I don't have that sense of entitlement and I don't have that sense of expectation. I I don't really, I just expect respect and decorum and like a good time, but I don't expect anything financial, or you know what I'm saying? So that helped. So I understand how it can feel to look around your family members and you feel like, why are you doing this thing for this person, but then you're not doing anything for me and you're watching me struggle and drown? I relate totally to that. I think that that's a valid human emotion. Don't let it consume you. You have to examine that and turn back inwards and start asking yourself, so then, like, what do I really feel like I can accomplish? What do I really feel like I can do for myself? Where am I going in my life? Do I have the tools to get there? Do I have a purpose? Do I have a mission? Do I have any goals? How is my day to day life supporting my journey? How do my day to day decisions support um, my like betterment? Do they support my betterment? Are the little tiny, it's the small things, right? It's the little things that you do that add up over time. Are those supporting the positive trajectory of my life? And I can say that once I released all those feelings of resentment, I can enjoy my family more because I have a sense of gratitude because they're still generous with me. You know what I mean? They're still so generous with me, and I'm so grateful. She has sent stuff to my daughter when I didn't have. Not this Christmas, praise God, I was able to do this Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I was asked out in a bad situation. I'm getting kind of emotional thinking about it. I was in a bad situation, Christmas 2024. Bad. And she came through for me, and she didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Not for me, for my daughter. For my daughter. And she did not have to do that. But I think, receiving that blessing, it definitely has to do with operating on a continuous basis of not having an expectation or a sense of entitlement, but being grateful for anything that people are willing to do for you. Because it's just like, even if I go and I visit and I like, took care of my travel, I took care of my Uber, my flight, my da 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 da. But just by someone welcoming you into their home, that's already a gift. Sharing their food with you, sharing their Wi-Fi with you, sharing their linens and all of those things. You taking showers, you doing all of this. All of that is a cost, right? You're not going to just be in somebody's house and not incur additional costs. You're going to incur extra costs. And if someone um, extends that level of hospitality to you, that's a gift. And I really focused on being grateful for the little things, knowing that nothing is promised to me and nobody owes me anything. They don't even owe me hospitality. Yes, we're family. Yes, we grew up together, but that don't mean she owe it to me today in 2026 to extend hospitality to me. She does not owe me that. So if it's given to me, it's a gift. That's how I see it all the time. Even if my mama had me to her house and make me a cup of coffee, I see it as a gift. I don't see it as, oh, I'm your daughter, you owe me, you need to do this. No. She don't owe me nothing. She's already raised me. She already did her best. It is what it is at this point. If she do something for me right now, I see it as a gift. Not that I not that she owes it to me, but that it's a gift. That mentality has helped me. I hope that Victoria will get on the right path. And I'll come back, y'all. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to do at least one more video on this topic where I'm going to be talking from the perspective of somebody with new money and how to navigate that when you have family members that didn't make it or that are still in the struggle, and how do you handle that, and what do you do as a person who's been traumatized, who now has access to a lot of money? How do you keep the money? How do you grow the money? How do you heal? So that's what we'll do. So please, if you haven't so far, please like the video. um yeah, like, drop a comment, and share the video, and subscribe to the channel so that you get notified when I post more content. Peace and love.